So I love it when CEOs ask me the question, how do I know if I need a CEO advisor? I think there are 4 or 5 things that are pretty consistent situations that say, yep, you really need to at least consider this. One is, if you're new to the role of being a CEO. Being a CEO is different than any other role than you've ever had. Lots of research suggests that new CEOs are most effective when they have an onboarding coach to help them to navigate the first 3 to 6 months of their new role as CEO. I think a second very clear sign that you might want to work with a CEO advisor is around, is your executive leadership team working the way you want it to or not? If your executive leadership team isn't pulling in the same direction that you are, if you feel like you're dragging them along rather than them being a help to you in getting done what you need to get done, I think that's a clear sign that maybe a CEO advisor could be helpful. A third thing for me is if you sort of run out of sort of what's the vision for the organization, what's the strategy of the organization, not clear where it is that you're going. If that's the circumstance, to have somebody to bounce off what's going on in the environment, what's going on in your organization, and what does a new vision look like, I think can be extremely helpful. A fourth common issue that arises in CEO advising is relationships with the board. If you've not managed a board before, or if you're struggling with building a relationship with the chair of the board, a CEO advisor can be a very helpful person in terms of just sort of helping the organization to make those connections. And then lastly, and I think the biggest question you might ask yourself is, am I getting the results that I want or not? If I'm not getting the results that I want, some sort of outside objective perspective can be really helpful.